You see?
Yeah, they're basically that you can ensure that you have the basic necessities like you have now,
Right.
which is food, shelter, and water, and then eventually get to the point of self actualization. So, um, you mentioned insurance, so you want to be able to make sure that you are living the supposed life after college life. That's what you're
a
worried
healthy
about.
life.
You want a healthy
A
life.
healthy life.
Okay.
Nothing. I don't care about fancy stuff.
Okay.
I have transportation. That's fine. The only thing is just making sure that if anything was to happen, that I'll be taken care of. You know,
Okay.
anything, because we never know what's gonna happen. But the main thing is just health, life insurance, dental, eye, and all that.
Okay. Have you looked into different types of insurance policies, like that's income based?
Right. Yeah. Now I'm with one of my parents.
Okay.
So I have one now, but just preparing, like we have conversations where I'm like, well, there'd be like, my mom's like, you have looked into something on your own when you get a job, you know, just kind of preparing me, not really pressuring me to like look into insurance programs on my own, which I've been thinking about it, but I mean, I'm not really in a rush because she knows and I know like it takes time to get a job. So, but for now, it's just kind of up in the air.
Okay. So basically, that you're just trying to prepare, you know, and you're doing some extreme preparations, which
Right.
is, you know, good. It's a good thing that you do have insurance, and just so you know, you can be on your parents' insurance up until the age of 26. Yes, so that is a good thing. But if in the event that you do have to have insurance on your own, there are different plans like the Obamacare that is income based.
Right.
So you'll still be able to get all the coverages that you wanted, the dental, the life, and the health care, but it will be at a price that's affordable where you can afford the price, because it's not based on the actual policy and what the policy entails. It's based on what's your overall family income. So that would be a super option. And then you also know that the state provides Medicaid as well for you up until a certain age. And even if you can't get anything but the that's okay. The Texas Women's Health, that is another option that's available too, where they'll cover like your well woman exams. If you have any diabetes, high blood pressure, just checkups like that, it does cover, so that you'll be able to not be without insurance. It's not where you would be able to get the eye insurance and everything, but eye insurance is not, you know, as expensive, and dental isn't either. So those are some cheaper plans that you can find. But like I said, the Obamacare does offer that. So
I have to look into that. Thank you for telling me that.
You're welcome. That is some other things. And you also mentioned, the last thing that you mentioned was anxiety. So do you feel like the anxiety is coming from the stress from like being overwhelmed with school, and like your decision on whether you're supposed to graduate? I mean, not graduate, because you're gonna do that, but whether you're going to decide to go to graduate school, or if you want to actually pursue and looking for an actual career, so that you can get the experiences that you need for the more intermediate and advanced level position.
The stress really triggers from just overwhelmness from it all. Like, I often struggle with like worrying about so much. I'm an overachiever. I always do the most. So I feel like I have to get this done. I'm going to stay on top of it. I'm going to pressure myself. I'm going to push myself until it's actually done. So the stress and anxiety comes from basically getting the job done. I don't want to fail. I never want to fail. I never want to miss a deadline. I never want to miss a beat. So basically, my main stress is probably, I'm worried about careers now when I should just be relaxing, you know. So if I just actually take a step back and just, take it one day at a time, I would 9 out of 10 times probably feel much better than how I felt yesterday or the day before.
Okay. Well, you said it yourself. You're an overachiever, and it's nothing wrong with that. But as an overachiever, things that's under your control, then that's what you can control.
Mm-hmm.
Things that's not under your control, that's something that you can't worry about. And something that you must remember is that if it's for you, it is for you,
right.
And it's destined, of course, to happen. But not only that, if you know that you have put in all this effort to get something done, then that's all you can do, because you put your best foot forward and you've done your best. And long as you know that, then that's what you have to keep telling yourself, that I've done my best.
Right.
And another thing is, I would suggest that you get you a journal and start journaling, like writing things down and prioritizing, because you have to make things realistic for you. So if you have, say for instance, like 10 tasks, those 10 tasks may not be able to be completed, today, even if you start at 7 o'clock. So you have to make sure that you set realistic tasks daily,
right,
to be completed, so that you won't overwhelm yourself. And you have to tell yourself, okay, well, 6 out of these 10 tasks was able to be successfully completed. The other 4, I can carry it on to my list for the next day until you finish. As long as, like you said, you meet your deadlines, but you meet your deadlines realistically without putting unnecessary pressure and stress on yourself, because anxiety can lead to other disorders, and it can cause other complications within yourself that really doesn't have to be a factor if you just, like I said, start writing your thoughts down, and also just setting daily tasks for yourself, because you are the type of person, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that you don't like things, as people like to say, lingering or hanging over your head. Like,
yep.
I have to have this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody give you a task, you want to go ahead and finish it.
Exactly.
Which is good. So your mind, that's your way of being able to completely relax, so with knowing that, okay, I have everything done, I'm just waiting on my next task to be done.
You explained it perfectly well. That's me.
Well, that's good. It's good to be like that, but you just have to minimize the pressure that you put on yourself. That's what you have to think about, is yourself. Okay, well, it can get done tomorrow. You can put it off. It's okay for things to be put off until the next day.
I think I'll look into that planner.
Okay.
I really feel like this gonna save me because it's a lot of tasks up here that you really can't do much if you don't write it down. And I get that a lot. Start writing down, because it'll help you a lot.
Yeah. And
you don't want to forget too. So
that's true. That's what I was gonna say. That you do not want to forget, and it'll keep you from constantly have to remind yourself in your head. You constantly repeating, okay, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? What do I have to do? When you can actually, it's tech savvy now, so you can actually put it in your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so every time someone tells you, because trust me, even myself, I have to keep one, because I consistently have so many things that's due. And like you said, when you miss a deadline, that just really messes up your day, and it triggers all other kind of emotions and behaviors that may or may not be acceptable.
Yeah, absolutely right.
that's just a suggestion, that I would kind of consider, because I believe as though it would help you minimize, some of your anxiety, and it's also a way for you to be like more free spirited as well, for you to kind of like get into Jackie's zone, So
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
okay, well, so today we discussed coping with adulthood. We expressed some key tools that you're going to use in order to prepare for life. We discussed anxiety issues, and we also discussed like with you making the decision on graduate school or a career.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything else that you would like to discuss today?
I think you pretty much helped me with everything, even from the last session. We got a lot of things taken care of, so that's pretty much everything.
Okay.
I'm just looking forward to, like you said, planning, relaxing, enjoying the moment now instead of worrying, putting so much stress on myself. But we pretty much covered everything.
Okay, well, I thank